very beginning.
Yep.
Okay, great. Hey, I'm Berta.
And I'm Tina.
And we are
The Good Grief Girlies.
This is a podcast dedicated to talking about grief. Whether you've felt grief, seen grief, been a part of grief from the outside, this is the place where we're going to be talking about grief in a safe, easy manner. And we want everyone to come along with us if you feel so inclined.
We are in no way licensed professionals. We're just two humans who have been through a lot of grief, and we want to share some of our things that we found that are helpful and just a safe space to talk about it. Viewer discretion is advised. And now we can swear!
Fuck!
Shit.
At the beginning of every episode, we're going to be lighting a candle. In a lot of different cultures and a lot of different religions and spiritualities, lighting a candle represents loved ones that have been lost or the souls that we miss. We'll put some links down below if you want to do some research. But as of now, we're going to light this candle and have it with us for the whole podcast while we're talking.
Yep.
So we have our loved ones near us.
Yay. Grief comes in so many different ways that people realize, don't realize, think about, don't think about. We're here to go over every single possible grief there is. Some of the things we'll be covering are obviously the 5 stages of grief. We're going to be going over grieving relationships, whether that be friendship, loved ones, family, anything like that. People grieve their past selves, people that they used to be that they're just not anymore. Some people will grieve health, whether it's yourself or a loved one with health issues. Obviously the big one, loved ones who have passed on, or pets that have passed on, because for some people pets are their entire world and their children, and we love that for them.
It's nothing to be scoffed at.
No. We also will cover the life you could have had. Maybe something happened where your life just went off track, and it's okay to feel that way.
To grieve, it's okay.
To grieve it. Places you can't go anymore. I know a lot of people have like houses, things like that they just can't visit anymore, and it's sad. The big obvious one that needs no further explanation, the earth / our country. Good old USA. And also we'll be covering losing someone to drugs prior to their death, or just maybe they haven't passed and you've just lost them to drugs and or alcohol at this point. Also we'll be covering parasocial grief, whether that be dying, not the person you thought they were, their values no longer align with yours. So yeah, that's some of the things, and if that sounds like fun, then keep listening.
Getting into the grief. One of our best friends took his own life.
Mm-hmm.
And it was very sudden.
Very abrupt.
Out of nowhere. I remember the phone call. I remember the day. It takes me back to the exact minute. Yeah.
And now I have phone trauma whenever Berta calls me.
We have phone trauma. Our friend group, there's no such thing as a cold FaceTime or a cold phone call. It's like we just call each other. And there's no such thing as the ringer on silent, or there's no such thing as not calling each other back.
Yes.
Because
someone might be dying.
Yeah, you never know.
Or dead.
Yeah,
so.
you never know.
Yep.
So that bonded us more.
Yes. For sure.
So that's how we knew each other, and then getting into a little bit of like why we feel we can talk about grief is that was our first big experience in my youth personally.
Yeah.
As a teenager, or I wasn't even a teenager then. I was 25. I was 25. Mm-hmm. And that was the first time I'd ever experienced anything like that. And I think the group, without each other, we all would have we wouldn't have failed, but it would have gone so much different.
Would have been a lot tougher without our solid friend group and each other to lean on, and still, But been through a lot.
Yeah, so that was our together grief.
Yeah.
And then
my dad died when I was little. I was 11 when he died. So processing grief as a child is so different than processing grief as someone in your 20s, and then also different in your 30s, you know. My mom died in 2021, so that was different and weird.
Yep.
Very weird. Not sudden though, so it was kind of expected, and you know, we'll touch base on that at some point. But my grandfather passed, who was basically like my dad growing up, because I didn't have one from when I was 11 onward. So my very special cat that I had since 8th grade, my little Daisy girl, that hit hard because I felt like a child dying. So it was like I was her sole caretaker.
Yeah.
I was it. It was my cat.
And it was recent after our friend passing, too.
So no, it was right before.
It was right before, too. So you didn't have your pet, your animal, basically, like your spirit animal with you, which is so hard.
It was a lot. It was a lot all at once.
Yeah, the same year. So Tina lost her mom at the end of 2021. I lost my father suddenly at the beginning of 2021. Out of completely nowhere. It was like I remember the gaping hole that opened up in my soul at another phone call. GD phone calls. Oh, we can swear.
Yeah.
Goddamn phone calls.
Yeah. And that was also, you called me and I missed the call. Oh. And then my phone, I think I had 3 missed calls. 2 missed calls from Lily.
Yes. Oh my God. No, I actually remember this because it was Easter of 2021.
I was also doing yard work.
I called all of my closest friends and nobody answered. Literally no one. I was like, am I in an alternate reality where everybody's dead and no one, I'm alone and
I was literally covered in dirt.
No, it was crazy. Garden, yeah, so. And everybody was in church. Like, it was early in the morning too. So it was either you were in church or people were like with their families and stuff.
Or me with no family.
You were in the garden. Stop. That's still family.
I know. Me and my dirt friends.
Yes. So we have quite a bit of and my dog of 13 years, we had to send him to doggy heaven this August, and that is like a knife twisting in my heart. Talking about
Same
it makes
thing.
me stutter, makes me want to cry. Yeah, it's horrible.
Child basically raises.
Oh yeah, my whole 20s, literally my whole entire 20s.
Yeah,
I had him. So that was crazy. We have some grief in our back pocket. We also have some like other grief that we'll get into in other episodes, but that's just like a quick little synopsis.
Yeah. Why we're qualified.
Why we feel qualified, quote unquote. But we are not licensed, like we said before. We are not therapists. We are just going off opinions and what our own grief therapists have taught us through the years. We're hoping that this can be a space or a platform where people come to listen to ideas they might have not heard before, or maybe they've heard an opinion and they want another
viewpoint.
Yeah, exactly. And we'll try to put as many things that we quote, like websites or books or anything below, so anyone can watch videos or read the books we read or go to the websites we go to, so you can see like we're not just making things up. We do care. We're doing this out of compassion because
we want the world to be a better place.
We
want grief to be more normalized. We want it to just not be something that gets just brushed under the rug and you never talk about it again, because that is super unhealthy. Yeah, you gotta talk about it to get through it.
Right. And that was another reason why we wanted to create this, was because when we were going through our own grief individually and together, it's like there's barely any resources. It's really hard, and we love ourselves and we love others, and we want others to succeed. So if this is a resource to help others succeed through their grief or with grief or in any way, that is the goal.
Even if you leave this listening and you like there was one thing that made you smile, one thing that made you feel at peace, one thing that made you think, oh,
yeah, new perspective.
And we did our job.
Definitely.
And that's all we want, is to make everyone feel better in their grief. Because it sucks. It's very isolating.
Very isolating. Extreme. And I got angry personally in my grief. I turned into an alcoholic the first time, and then the second time I got really angry.
Yeah.
And now it's 2026, so it's 5 years since my dad passed and your mom has passed. And 7 years since Mike has passed.
Yeah, it's
19.
2019.
The
Yeah.
end of 2019.
Wow.
So basically like 6 years, because it was
Yeah.
November of 2019 when he passed. So I kind of round up because
Yeah.
it just like that whole month of December disappeared from my brain.
Yeah.
So it was 2020.
Yes.
So now it's 6 years later for that,
Mm-hmm.
5 years later for our other ones. So
Yeah.
we feel like we're healthy enough to be not so angry or emotional
Right.
talking about grief. I can go there.
Oh,
But
we can go. We can go there if
Yeah,
you
I
want
don't want
to.
to go there.
If we get 500 likes on this,
Oh, we'll go there.
we'll go there.
Yeah.
Want to watch us break down on camera? We'll go there.
So, who are we? My name is Roberta. I'm 31. I currently run my own business. I tint cars and wrap cars and lay PPF.
Beautiful.
It is amazing. It's a new business. I'm happily married. Yeah, so I'd say my life, I'm really happy with my life right now. I've worked really hard for what I have right now. I love my friends. I love my family. Whenever I'm sad, I think about how hard I've worked for all the good things I have. Like, have you ever read that thing where it's like, the more dirty laundry and dirty dishes you have, it's actually, you've had all that clean laundry and you had all that food to make, and now,
Yeah.
like, it's actually, like, you're so rich.
Yes.
So that's how I feel about my life right now. Okay, yeah, that's me in a short little nutshell. I'm Roberta. Well,
Hi, I'm Tina, and I'm 33 years old, and my life, in a nutshell, would be I have a lovely boyfriend, almost fiance, almost husband. And I have this beautiful little life that we've made with my cat, and we own a house, and my job consists of the medical field, and I deal with hospice all day with sadness, but sometimes it's happiness too, because it's not all hospice. What else? I love my friends.
I don't need banter.
Yeah, no banter.
So Tina and I go way back.
Mm-hmm.
Not like crazy way back, but I'd say at this point now it's pretty back.
Over 10 years.
Over 10 years.
They say that if you have a friend for longer than 10 years, they're a lifelong friend. So we're lifelong friends.
It was like 2014, I believe.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there.
I would say
2013,
2013.
2014. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we just stuck together. We just love each other.
Yeah. We met through her cousin,
Mhm.
who was my friend, and he thought we were going to hate each other, and proved him wrong.
Oh my
We're
god,
still
they like
besties.
thought that we were gonna despise each other. Tina and I bonded over partying, and I wanted Christmas music, and the boys were like, no, and we were like, but yes. I think it was Frank Sinatra or Dean Martin, one of those, taking over the gangster party with a little Christmas holiday spirit.
Yeah.
And I was loved from there.
Yeah. So we started out as party gals, and we have grown immensely.
She was saved in my phone as Christina for like years, and that's not her name.
My name's Christine.
That's good stuff. Well, that's what happens when you save a name drunk.
Yep.
So yeah, we've known each other that long. We have grown a lot together.
We have. Yes, we've been through a lot. Lots of sadness. Lots of good times too.
Lots of laughter, lots of sadness. I wouldn't want to do it with anyone else. It's been great. It's been so fun, and it'll just keep going.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
It took I don't know. We went to Korea together, and that really solidified the bond.
Yes.
That was 2018, right?
17?
Was 17, 18, something like that. And that really,
That-
once you travel across the world together and make it back with tons of hiccups, you really bond in a way that will never be broken.
Yes. That definitely solidified us.
So yeah, if you liked what you heard, or you're interested in hearing more, or you maybe just are intrigued by what we have to say, and it might not relate to you, but maybe it intrigued you, like, comment, subscribe. We're new to this, so we'll be getting better as we go.
We promise.
But, I mean, people watch podcasts and listen to podcasts, and everybody starts in the same place. So I think we're a little bit ahead. We got this fancy mic, so we're doing all right.
We're killing it.
We're going to try to release episodes every 2 to 3 weeks.
I'd say every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks?
Yeah. So make sure you keep an eye out.
Yeah.
And we'll be blowing up social media. You think I post a lot now? You just wait.
Yeah, help us help you.
If there's anything that you didn't hear that we mentioned we're going to be talking about and you want to hear it, feel free to drop a comment, DM us if you want to be anonymous. Well, anonymous not to us.
We won't
but,
show. It's fine.
We're not going to...
Whatever you say to us, we will keep
we
it.
wouldn't shout you out. Don't worry. Because like we said, grief is so different. There's so many things that we wouldn't even think about that people might be going through that we have no idea. So we'll think about it, do some research.
Yeah, tools of grief are all kind of the same when you break it all the way down to the basics.
For sure.
So, I mean, in the easiest way possible and quickest, smoothest, happiest way, we'll try to show you and teach you what we've learned. Yeah. Just to help you maybe navigate something down the line or whatever.
And we eventually do want to get people on here talking.
Guests.
Guests. So if you are someone who's not scared to talk about it, cool with being broadcasted to the millions of people that are going to be listening.
You're going to be famous.
Hit us up. Let us know. And we're going to be asking people as well. So we're coming for you.
Yeah.
We are
the Good Grief Girlies. And we are signing off. So we'll see you on the onlines.
That was a good one.